You know what I'm going to do, viewers? I'm going to cut across now to my colleague Ankit Kumar, editor OSINT from our open source investigating team. I also have Jyoti Dwivedi from our fact check team. Now, both of them have got together and they've used openly, publicly available open source investigative tools to actually look at these audio samples. And Ankit, to come to you first, you've used AI-generated tools to assess these audio samples which are in public domain. What is it that you found?
Well, Preeti, before we come to our investigation of the 4 audio clips, couple of very important caveats. The world of AI is an extremely fluid world. Things that might not have been possible yesterday would be possible today, and things that might be possible today might become impossible the next day. This is applicable to both products created with AI, such as a deepfake audio, as well as the detection tools that we have used. That's one. If anything that I have learned from my experience as a journalism AI fellow at the London School of Economics over the past 2 years, this is it. You cannot say with 100% certainty that this is AI or this is not AI, not on this day. What we can do is, we can rely on multiple sources, multiple tools, and see what the majority is telling you. In this case, we have used 3 different publicly available tools. First is TrueMedia, second is Haya, third is Deepfakeometer. Now, 2 of them are supported by academic partners, universities of the United States. One is a commercial company, so they bring a lot of credibility, they bring a lot of experience with them. I have Jyoti, our colleague from India Today's Fact Check Desk. Jyoti, why don't we start with what we did with TrueMedia? What is TrueMedia? And once we used TrueMedia tool, what did we find?
Sure. So the first tool is a tool by TrueMedia.org, which is a tool which was founded by Oren Etzioni, a University of Washington professor. So when we ran our samples through these tools declared all these samples to be AI generated and said that there is substantial evidence to say that these are indeed synthetic samples.
Right.
Now coming to Haya,
yes.
In this case also, this tool was a little bit less confident about the Nana Patole sample. Right. And speaking about the third tool, Deepfakeometer, which is a tool by the University of Buffalo. So this tool has 6 different voice detectors to check the authenticity of audio samples. And when we ran our 4 samples through this tool, it declared that 3 of the samples are likely AI generated. So this tool also, it was less confident about the Nana Patole sample.
So Preeti, just to explain this process further, TrueMedia and Deepfakeometer, they are basically aggregators of detectors. So what they do is they use the data provided by different voice generation companies, different language models, etc., etc. They aggregate all the evidence, and based on that, they give you a verdict. Haya, on the other hand, is a commercial company. It works on, there are automated solutions available that blocks automated calls. So that company specializes on that particular part. So that should help our viewer understand how this technology works. Let's come to the next voice sample. Jyoti? So in this case, what did you find?
Yeah. So in this case also, TrueMedia declared it to be AI generated. And Haya was also a bit uncertain. And whereas the Deepfakeometer, 3 of its detectors declared that this is likely a deepfake.
The reason why this is uncertain in the eyes of many experts could be because this particular sample of Nana Patole is only 6 seconds long. Normally, they would require 30 seconds or larger audio clip to kind of understand whether, to come to a verdict whether this particular clip is AI or not. In this case, 2 of the tools are uncertain. That might be because of the very extremely short length of the audio clip. Let's move to the next clip. Yes.
So, in this case also.
Yes, this one. This we have already gone through. Can we have the next one? Okay, come.
So, in this case also, TrueMedia found substantial evidence of manipulation. Haya was a bit uncertain. And Deepfakeometer, 3 of the detectors of Deepfakeometer declared that this is likely a deepfake. Now, here I want to add one more thing, that India Today is also a part of Deepfake Analysis Unit, which is DAU. So we also sent these samples to DAU, and we sought their expert advice. And a common thing which we observed in all these cases is that Nana Patole's sample, it was the tools, they were not confident about that sample. So according to the experts at DAU, so this sample, so there are 2 reasons for this. First reason is that this sample is less than 10 seconds short. This is one of the reasons. And the second reason is that the audio is in Hindi and Marathi mixed. So a tool is as good as the input on which it has been trained. And most of the detection tools, they haven't been trained on Indian languages. So this is another reason.
So to sum this up, Preeti, for our viewers, 3 different tools using 3 different approaches come to a majority conclusion that there are enough evidence, enough indications to suggest that these 4 clips are likely being manipulated, likely being used some kind of AI technology. We do not know for sure. What we have also done is we have reached out to different experts. We will try to cover that during our coverage. We will try to update this coverage as and when we receive further updates. But as of now, these 3 tools, very credible ones, suggesting that these 4 audio clips are very likely tampered, manipulated, and likely AI generated.
I appreciate both of you for joining us, Ankit. Thank you there and your team. Breaking it down for us, viewers. What they've done exactly is used publicly available AI-generated tools, 3 of them from 3 different areas, put them and applied them to the 4 audio samples that are in public domain of Supriya Sule and Nana Patole. And what they found, which Ankit summarized from our OSINT team, our open source investigative team, is that in all likelihood, these 4 samples have been tampered with, manipulated, and AI generated. We leave it at that.